Hello and welcome to another video from Midas Touch Toys, Games and Collectibles. And today we are looking at the 2006 release by Mini Champs from their Mini Champs Bond collection. And this particular model we are looking at today is the Aston Martin DB5 as seen in the movie Goldfinger. And these were limited edition models that were produced for just a short amount of time, which coincide with the 40th anniversary of the movie Goldfinger. Okay, so this is the box that it comes in. And it says on the top of the box here, it says the Mini Champs Bond Collection. And there you've got an outlined image of Bond. Just behind the Perspex case, you can see the Aston Martin DB5. And at the front of the box, it says the Mini Champs Bond Collection 007, and it's a scale of 1/43. Okay, if I just turn the box around to the back, okay, so on the back it just says Goldfinger, and it's got the Mini Champs Bond Collection, and again it says scale 1/43. And if I turn the box over to the bottom, it's got Paul's Model Art Mini Champs. Produced by Paul's Model Arts, GmbH & Co. KG PO Box 500504 in Germany. And then we've got all that sort of loaded German writing. It's got the barcode there, www.minichamps.de. Aston Martin DB5 and the Aston Martin logo are trademarks owned and licensed by Aston Martin Lagondo 2006. Aston Martin Lagondo. James Bond Materials 62 to 2006. Danjab LLC and United Artists Corporation. All rights reserved. 007 TM related James Bond trademarks are trademarks of Danjab LLC, licensed by Eon Productions Limited. And it says long-term exposure to direct sunlight or bright spotlight may cause damage to model. And model is a 1/43 scale, and it was made in China. Okay, so that is the box. What I'm going to do now, in actual fact, is I'm going to take it out the sleeve, and I'm going to remove the case, the lid of the case, and let's have a look at the actual model itself. Okay, so I've removed it from the sleeve and I've taken the top of the case off just there, and you can see the model is there. Now, it is the classic silver design Aston Martin, and it does look absolutely fabulous, I must say. It is actually screwed on at the bottom there, which is obviously holding on these bits as well. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to undo the screw just to remove it from the plinth, so we can have a really good look at the model itself. Okay, so I've unscrewed the screw, and the model then just lifts off. Now, it does have this plastic section in there, which I think is holding in the ejector seat. So I'm just going to take that out. And there we've got, okay, so the villain in this one is actually attached to the ejector seat, and he's got his head moved. Is this supposed to, yeah, I suppose it is supposed to be like that, because he's looking at James Bond. And if you look in the top of the car there, James Bond is driving the car. It is really nicely detailed on the inside this car. So you can see the steering wheel, you can see he's got his hand just where the ejector seat is. Now you can see that the ejector seat, there's a spring in the top of there, which is what pushes the ejector seat down, and you've got a slot in the back of the chair there, which it slots onto. So I'm going to try and put that into position, maybe, oh, okay, I won't push that down properly. Okay, so I've managed to push it down now, so it's locked in. Now the bottom of the chair locks into the bottom of the exhaust pipe there. So I think you press the exhaust pipe in, and that locks the seat into position. So, and then of course you've got these bits here. What is that? Well, that looks like a baseball bat or something. I don't quite know what that's for. And then you've got the roof. Now the roof section obviously just presses onto the top there. That is still attached to the can I take that off? Okay, so yeah, so that's just remove that from the plastic. And then I'm assuming then that you've got a little slot on the top of the seat there, and you just pop that on. I mean, yeah, so that just pops on like that. So I don't know how it ejects though. Maybe you just pull the button back or push the button at the front. Does that work? No. Is it something to do with this that you have to... Oh, that's what you do. There we go. So that's what that's for. That then is to pop the item out. So then the seat actually comes flying off, the roof comes flying off as well, and out jumps the baddie. So that is pretty much how that works. So interesting. Okay, other functionalities on this car. What have we got? So we've got the wheels, the tyre shredder. Now these pull out, and there's 4. There's 1 on each of the wheel, and they've all got them, and they pull out and they tear the tyres of any car which is coming up close to it. The front bumpers, they come forward. I don't know whether they're supposed to drop down to be the guns or what. I don't know, but they do come forward. They pop out, and it's both of them. I don't really understand what that functionality is, or maybe they go down the opposite way. For the guns are on just underneath the headlights there. So I don't understand, or maybe it's just preference as to whichever way you want them around. I don't know. The bullet screen doesn't come up at the back, but we do have a revolving number plate at the back there. So it goes around to, there's 3 different number plates that turns around. I mean, it is a lovely, lovely model. Windscreens on the front there, the aerial on the side there, the 2 wing mirrors. It is beautifully designed, I must say. And it says on the bottom, Aston Martin DB5, made in China. And it's got the Mini Champs logos on there. So that's all that's printed on the bottom. It is fully die-cast model. There are some plastic parts on it, though. I think the base is plastic. Obviously the screen is plastic. The baddie and the internals are all plastic. But the body itself, even the front grille, the number plates at the back, everything is metal. Metal exhaust pipe as well. So a really lovely little model that is. Yeah, one of the best ones that I think I've seen of the DB5. It really is, even though it doesn't have the functionalities as what the Corgi ones do, it still is an amazing model. And it's one that doesn't come up very often. You really don't see these models appear available very often. They are not, it's not a regular one that pops up on many platforms, or many. I think because they were limited edition, they were quite few and far between. And I'm not quite sure how well they did, to be perfectly honest with you, because we just don't see enough of them to know. I'm sure if we research on the internet, we'd probably see how well they did, but my opinion, probably not great, because we didn't really see them over here. So I don't know how they were in the rest of Europe or in the US, but in the UK there just wasn't many around, unfortunately. They appeared to be imports from Germany, but they just, they just didn't. A lot. You very rarely saw these in the shops. I do remember seeing some in the shops. I think it was specialist toy shops that I went into, and I saw some of the Bond collection there, but they were very few and far between. Of course, nowadays, they're very easy to come by. Well, I say very easy to come by. The models will be much easier to come by because of all the internet access. So even back in 2006, when these were produced, internet was still a fairly new thing. And it wasn't as popular then, obviously, as what it is now. So I really now, you can get pretty much anything online. But yeah, back in the 20 odd years ago, it was a lot different. Okay, so finding them in this mint unopened condition. Well, it was mint unopened till I opened it to demonstrate it to you, but that's what we're here for. But finding them in this condition is very difficult indeed. But as usual, we at Midas Touch have managed to find a few, and they're currently available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to quite simply by clicking the link below. It'll take you straight to the website, and you'll be able to find this and many other vintage James Bond items, and many other vintage toys, games, and collectibles come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I am absolutely positive you are not going to want to miss this, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new products, which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there's something in particular you're looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky you might want to buy for a friend, or maybe just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know, the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed this very short video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.